In yesterday's video, I mentioned talking to y'all today about kit and some basic things that I think everybody should own. And y'all gave a resounding thumbs up, and I appreciate that. So here we are. I've got 5 for you today. I'm going to walk you through all 5 of these. They're not super prescriptive, a little bit specific on some. But overall, mindsets, getting us thinking through. If there was ever a week where we need to think through this stuff, it is this week. Some scary stuff going on out there, and I think a lot of folks are pressing pause. Let me know. Let me know what where I missed it or where I need to be guided a little more. It's an incomplete list. It's just 5. There may be 55. So let me know down below what you think. Should be fun. It should be, I hope, thought-provoking. So buckle up. Here we go. Today's episode is brought to you by the Sportsman's Guide. Hey, we are headed into, yeah, you know where we're headed, into hunting season. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know you bow hunters are already doing it, but the rifle guys are getting ready to get started. And the Sportsman's Guide has you covered, whether you're sitting up at deer camp or you are going to be processing meat to put in the freezer for your family. Sportsman's Guide has you covered, and nobody sells more deer stands than the Sportsman's Guide. You men, you women, you outdoors people, get to it. And if you want to save $20 off of 100, use code JohnnyB. Sportsman's Guide, they got a lot more. Even if you're not hunting, they got you covered. There's a lot over there. Have fun. Use that coupon code JohnnyB. Big thank you to the Sportsman's Guide, folks. Appreciate y'all. Also, I appreciate you people. Thank you for every thumbs up. I appreciate it. 5 things to get you thinking, and I worked really hard on this. I've run this through a lot of guys, this list. I texted with a special operations guy last night and a Green Beret and a guy who's done a bunch of stuff, but he gave a thumbs up to this. And you know, this is stuff that I've learned going through Thunder Ranches. I've been through the urban rifle class twice, getting ready to go do a 3rd time, and just from y'all as well, this discourse that we have, I think it's important. Number 5, buy an AR. Everybody, and I mean this, every American who is able-bodied should own an AR and own the AR platform. This is one of mine. And this one's outfitted a little bit. It's got a lot of stuff on it. I got the flashlight on it. I got a can on the end. I got the Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, there's a lot of gizmos. The great thing about the AR platform is that they work, and you can build in on all of them. You have built in the same muscle memory, and if the crap hits the fan, you can go over to your neighbor's house, borrow theirs, and your muscles will work. Everything will work the same. Number 5, buy an AR. Number 4, chamber it in 5.56. I'm real specific on that. Chamber that in the 5.56 round or the 2.23, but really 5.56 where it's at. The reason being is this round will drop every mammal in North America. I think you have to shoot the grizzly twice maybe, but it'll handle the 2-legged varieties as well. And if they have a blue helmet on, all the better. And your neighbors are going to have this, or when you go and clear out a neighborhood, if it hits the fan, they'll have 5.56 round. I know there's a lot of boutiques out there. I know some of you guys love the Valkyrie round or the different chamberings. I think everybody, and I mean this strongly, have an AR, number 5. Number 4, have it be in 5.56. Number 3, buy more ammo. I buy a lot of 9, a lot of 5.56, and I'm moving into 7.62 pretty hard. I do have boutique rounds. I love the Makarov round, love Makarov. But as far as stacking up, nobody has ever said, you know what, I have too much. I need to get rid of some. Buy more. Buy more and keep it dry. And then buy more. Buy as much as you can afford. Number 2, and this is prescriptive, this is very specific, buy Magpul magazines. There's different generations. Try them out with your AR and just make sure that they work. They work. I don't work for Magpul, but I think until something better is invented, these are the ones. I've got a lot. I love Duramag. There's a lot that I use just for plinking and just going to the range and just trying out different stuff. But as far as my kit that sits next to the bed, my kit that I'm going to be using tomorrow on Friday the 13th and carrying with me, my get home bag, because you know tomorrow's a little bit scary. What's at least the rumors out there? It sounds scary. I'm going to plan accordingly. I use Magpul magazine. That's what's in everything. When I go to Thunder Ranch to train or anywhere to train, that's what I'm using. So number 2, buy Magpul. I'm very specific on that. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know. I love Duramag, by the way. Love Duramag, but just I think Magpul's where it's at. Number 1, and I made this number 1. I'm very specific, and I want to say this with emphasis. This is super important because I'm a YouTuber. I'm blessed. This channel is sponsored by CMMG. I have really, really, really cool toys. I know I do. I'm in a really different place than I was 7 years ago when I started this channel. I sold my first AR. I had another one since then, but my very first one I sold to buy my first camera. I'm in a much more blessed place, and I'm very thankful about that. I've got good toys. I really do. But number one, this is very, very specific and serious. Buy whatever you can afford. You don't have to have the Lexus, the Ferraris, the bougie, and the Gucci. You don't have to. Buy something that works. Practice with it. Train with it. Get the muscle memory. Put a lot of rounds. As many rounds as you can afford. I know people that can only afford a box when they go train once a week or once a month. But I want to challenge you. Buy what you can afford. This one right here is a Radical Arms. $4.99 right now, I think. This is a cheap Chinese dagger. I think this one's made in China. They're moving, I think, over to the U.S. now. I'm not sure, but this is a dagger defense off of Amazon. It's under $100. I think it might be like $49 or $39. I'm not sure. I haven't looked it up in a while. This whole kit was like $550 plus the magazine. That's it. And it runs. Garand Thumb had one of these a while back, and it runs. The Radicals run. I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm not sponsored by them. But I am saying, and I want to be very pointed on this, buy whatever you can afford. Don't get trapped by the Instagrammers who tells you have to have the best. Just buy something that runs, whatever you can afford, and practice with it and buy ammo for it. A lot of folks are struggling right now, and it's okay. Do whatever you can to protect your family. That's 5 things. Let me know down below where I missed it. 5 ways that I think we all should be headed in the same direction. It's an incomplete list. I can't wait to hear what y'all have to say. Hey, I'm Johnny B reminding you, Second Amendment is pretty freaking awesome. And if you want to protect yourself, your family, and your community, that's pretty doggone awesome as well.